believe this is an alien transmission.
And this is originating from where, exactly?
It's local. Triton.
Recall the captain. Tell him that he's needed.
He's still on administrative leave from the incident.
That no longer matters. He's the only one qualified to command the prototype Vindicator.
The last of the crew and supplies should be coming over to you shortly, Captain. Time to get started. Star Control is ordering you to travel to Triton and investigate the alien radio signal that's originating there. It's just a series of regular pulses at 1.42 gigahertz. That's the hydrogen line, in case you've forgotten your radio astronomy. Some very excitable men in glasses are pretty sure if aliens ever try contacting us, they'll do it on that frequency. They are substantially less certain why aliens might be on one of Neptune's moons, though. Scan its surface from orbit. If you find the signal, send one of your ship's landers down to the surface to examine it further. If it is an alien, you are ordered to not die and tell us right away. If you believe it's safe to do so, yes. Just please be careful, Captain. It's just a series of regular pulses. That's the hydrogen. They are substantially less. Scan its surface for more. If it is an alien, you are ordered to not die and tell us right away. Sure, you die as much as you want, Captain. Just send the ship back. Not entirely. Their departure is the whole reason we have a Star Control in the first place. Your mission to Triton takes priority, but if you do discover anything concerning the Lexites, you should tell us right away. We still have no idea. For post-humans, or whatever they call themselves, they sure didn't talk about themselves as much as us original versions like to. We've combed over their facility on the moon, hoping to find some hints, but haven't found anything. They never seemed to be upset with us, or expressed any great unhappiness with their situation on Earth. Which is maybe surprising considering some of the abuse they took. My theory? They got bored with us. Bored with human affairs, maybe bored of our smell. After they left Earth in 2085, we know they set up on the moon for a short while, but that was just a staging area. So they're out there somewhere. Well, they're essentially human, so yes. But even during the chaos of their exodus, when they were stealing our launch craft, they went to great lengths to avoid harming anyone. Still, they obviously have access to technology we've never even contemplated. If you do run into them, be careful, Captain. Sure, Captain. You've already forgotten how to captain a starship, Captain? That's not a good sign. What do you want to know? Hope that helps, Captain. Star Control has accelerated the construction of our new modular deep solar system vessel specifically for this mission. It's the fastest, most expensive ship humanity has ever made, Captain. Try not to lose it. It's also equipped with our latest resource collection landers, which I would encourage you to make heavy use of. We used up a lot of materials to make that thing. If we want to make any more Vindicator-class vessels, we're going to need you to collect the resources to do it. Looks like you've got everything stowed away now, Captain. You're all set. Good luck, and please, hurry. There are a lot of people down on Earth anxious to find out what's going on.
Captain, we've located the source of the radio signal. It looks like there's a crashed ship down there. We should take a lander down to investigate. Resource collected. Press tab to view your inventory and fleet status screen.
You actually came. I can't tell you how sweaty we are to see you. Your friends? Maybe? I am Chief Viscosity Officer Windu of the Tyrone. You think it's nice to meet me? That's a wonderful change from the usual disgust and contempt we receive when meeting new species. It's a funny story. You'll like it. It starts with these guys called the Scribe. They're the ones who shot us down. They're kind of our friends. They hate us. Not great friends, really. More accurately, they are our masters and the rulers of a cruel empire that we are forced to serve. We're actually trying to protect you from the Scribe. We began receiving your radio transmissions about 50 years ago. You're a fascinating species. And because we knew the Scribe would destroy you if they found you, we've been keeping you, at least we were, until a few months ago. The Scribe had evidently received traces of your radio broadcasts themselves. They dropped some pretty terrifying hints that they were looking for you. We were on our way here to stall them, which we did, by getting shot down by them. Hence the distress call. That's a fair point. Still, what's a few favors between friends? Oh, Windu. Yeah, you did it again. Well, let me explain. The Scribe are looking for you in this area of space. They don't know exactly where you are, but they will find. Not a lot of humans are going to survive that process. The good news is, we can help you. If you help us first. Most of our systems were squished when we dropped out of hyperspace. Our hyperwave radio was one of them, which is why we had to call for help the old-fashioned way. Also, half of our entire ship fell off. Now, we might actually be able to repair all that damage, but we will definitely need that other half of our spaceship back. We can? I don't want to bore you with all the little technical details. Simply put, we are really good at our jobs here. It went down on a planet somewhere in your solar system. I'm not sure where precisely. All planets look the same when you're crying. Though if I had to guess, I'd say it was around one of your larger, bluer worlds. Also, we lost a couple of hyperdrive modules. We'll definitely need those if we want to not starve to death far from home. Those definitely went down somewhere in your inner solar system. I know this is a lot to ask. But finding all of this shouldn't be a problem for a ship with both its halves. The biggest help I can offer is this. We'll be your friends, and not just me and my crew, all Taiwan everywhere. We'll share technology and explain how the galaxy works, and how to avoid getting killed by the Scribe. We've been not getting killed by the scribe for a while now. Not that I'm bragging. Okay, I'm bragging a little. So, will you help? Okay, just try not to think about it too long. Because we'll still die. Our new So, will you help? Our new probable friends came back. So, will you help? Okay, because...
Captain, you survived! Not anymore, it isn't. But tell me, Captain, what did you find out on Triton? What? Well, it sounds like you did the right thing offering to help, Captain. Our exobiologists have been studying the recordings of your conversation with the alien. Based on their word choice, blinking, and overall clamminess levels, we believe that this one was genuinely in fear for his life. So we've come to a conclusion. We want you to help them. This is too great an opportunity to pass up. Just remain cautious. There's no reason to trust these Taiwan fully just yet. Well, if what this Taiwan says about the scribe is even remotely true, I think we need to help. The chance to establish friendly relations with an alien, especially if they can in any way help us stop a threat to our... The chance to establish friendly relations with an alien civilization is too great to pass, especially if they can in any way help us stop a threat to our civilization. Go find the missing parts of their ship, Captain. They should be around here somewhere. Captain, I'm being serious. You must render assistance to this alien immediately. If you can't do it, Star Control will find someone who can. Well, if what this Taiwan says about the scribe is even remotely true, the chance to, especially if they can, and go find the missing parts of their ship, Captain. They should be around here somewhere. Good luck, Captain.
Captain, we're detecting movement on the surface. Looks like some kind of robotic drones. It might be dangerous to send the lander down unarmed.
Our new problem. So, will you help? Great! We'll give you so many hugs if you manage to succeed. You want to learn more about... I have never been more... What do you want to know, best friend? Spying makes it sound so creepy. It just doesn't have to sound that way. We prefer to call it potential friend oversight. No, that was you. We just watched. Some humans went into the woods and came out walking funny. And they made all that up. We never had anything to do with, no matter how much we wanted to talk to you and hug you and hold you and cuddle you. Until you could travel the stars for yourselves, it was safest if we just left you alone. Of course. So you think you can help us now? I mean, if to save us from certain death. It is, isn't it? When you're done with that, though, and you can always come back to admiring space later, do you think you can help us? Great!
Captain, this planet is well beyond our ability to land on. We'll need to find some way to improve our lander technology to have a hope of safely exploring the surface here. Looks like an old Russian space probe, Captain. It's neat, but not much we can do with it. Sir, we're detecting an unidentified object on the surface. We may want to send a lander down to investigate. Well, this is a heck of a thing, Captain. We found some kind of monument here. At least, I think it's a monument. It's a big, multicolored slab of metal with odd protrusions sticking out of it. Balls and sticks, kind of. There's text on it, or graffiti. Pictures of aliens fighting? I'm honestly not sure. No human language, anyways. Not much we can do with it but admire it, and done. We'll just leave this here, then. At least there's text on it. Not much we can do with it, but Captain, the web... Sir, we're detecting an unidentified object on the surface. We may want to send a lander down to investigate. This looks like the part of the ship that friendly slug is missing. We'll load it up onto the lander now.
Our new probable friends came back. Did you get everything we need to repair our vessel? That's great. That's almost... There are 3 parts. The part that completely fell off, which we need to live, and the 2 hyperdrive parts. They should be in your solar system somewhere. That's great! That's almost... There are 3... They should be in your solar system somewhere. Great!
Scanning. Scanning. Vessel does not match patterns for any authorized sentient being. EM broadcast detected. Spectrum analysis. Technological development level T3. 2D image in broadcast identified. Processing. Facial edge discrimination does not match known sentience in this sector. You are not a Tyrant. Who are you? Remain where you are. A scribe legate has been notified of your unauthorized existence and is hold. New orders received. Local fleet probe vessel 0 will clear system. Continue to remain.
Captain, this planet is well beyond our ability to land on. We'll need to find some way to improve our... Sir, we're detecting 2 unidentified objects on the surface of Mars. Is this something to do with the Lexites? Or... This looks like part of an alien spaceship, Captain. I bet this is one of the hyperdrive modules those aliens are missing. We'll load it up onto the lander now. This looks like part of an alien spaceship, Captain. I bet this is one of the hyperdrive modules those aliens are missing. We'll load it up onto the lander now.
our new probable friend. Did you get everything we need to repair our vessel? You did? Did you tell them we were here? Well, now that sounds extremely not good. Like I said, if you help us repair our ship, we might be able to help you deal with... So, have you found everything we need to repair our vessel? Great! Now we can fix our ship. It worked! We've repaired the hull damage and restored power to our propulsion systems. It will take another minute or so to get our defensive systems online. So please, don't murder us! Great! So, my new damp chum, why don't you introduce us to your parents and leaders? We can tell them what we've told you. Or we could just hang out. You won't. You might. I've heard that people...
Unknown alien. You do not have permission to exist or anywhere else. You know of us? Indeed, you are correct. I am a legate of the glorious empire of this life, the light which illuminates all civilized parts of the galaxy. You are a savage. You do not have intentions. And even if your primitive mind could form intent, it would not matter. You are trespassing. This star is the property of the Scribe Empire. No, you wouldn't still exist if you had, savage. The mere fact that we do not know you is proof of your savageness, savage. Do you need more proof of your barbarity? How about the destruction of our innocent probe? Do not attempt to hide it. We saw the weapons blink as we approached this system. We see the wreckage now. When I communicate the details of our encounter to Scribe Seat, they will be most displeased at the loss of our... I suspect you are the ones that Taiwan have been hiding from us. Who knew they were filled with such deceit? That Taiwan, the one cowering in the shadow of your vessel, we will destroy it as well, along with all the rest of the Taiwan. I haven't. Do you think you can stop me?
Whoa, where did that come from? That's a rhetorical question, actually. I know exactly where that... We're still repairing our weapon systems, so we won't be able to help you. Which is a shame, because... Good luck! You did great, best friend. You are so awesome. And sexy. What? I think it was you that said something. Of course. And it's not just a humanity-saving deal now. It's also a Taiwan-saving deal. I don't know if you caught it, but that scribe did just threaten to kill all Taiwan everywhere. That's not gonna go over well back home. But first, let's go to Earth. I imagine your leaders will want to talk about this. And when you get here, we have something we need to give you.
You're back! So I see. So, we're definitely not alone in this universe. We've suspected as much for a while. Those weird caves on Ceres, the scraps of distant radio signals, all those missing giraffes. But this proves it. There are aliens out there. These scribes sound terrifying. I don't know if allied is the right word. Wimdu claims the scribes sometimes integrate new aliens into their empire as vassal states of some kind. And if what Wimdu says is true about their current attitude to young alien species, obliterated sounds like the more likely fate they'll have planned for us. But your successful engagement with them lends us hope that we might not be completely defenseless. A shame it had to come to that. No one woke up today wanting a war with a race of murderous space centaurs. We'll begin preparing a defensive fleet right away. Still, there's a lot about this situation that we don't know. What do you think of this Wimdu? Do you trust him, Captain? He is unusually clingy, yes. But it doesn't look like we can afford to turn down any friends at this point. The Taiwan have graciously offered to install something on your ship. They call it a hyperspace module. With it, you'll apparently be able to travel faster than the speed of light. We want you to go with the Taiwan to his home planet and request an alliance with his people. If this works, we'll be sending actual diplomats later to handle the details. But Wimdu has insisted that you make the first gesture. I think he has a bit of a crush on you. And you did save one of their ships. The Taiwan will trust you more than any other human. Moreover, you wouldn't be in command of that ship if you weren't smart, diplomatic, and adaptable. Plus, you've passed all the sanity tests. We've helped patch up the Taiwan ship. They've requested you travel with them to their homeworld in the Alpha Reticuli system. Head there right away. Then, if you can, negotiate an alliance between the Taiwan and Earth. After that, see what other information you can gather about the scribe and the galaxy around us. Paying particular attention to the parts of the galaxy that want to destroy us. We need to get up to speed quickly here. According to Wimdu, Alpha Reticuli is a short distance away by hyperdrive. You should have plenty of fuel to make it there and back. If you want to offload any minerals you've collected or refuel now, I suppose you can do that. Is there anything else? Good luck, Captain.
To activate our hyperdrive, just approach the edge of the solar system. It'll engage automatically. It looks like our new hyperdrive came with a navigational system, Captain. Let's open up the map now by pressing Tab and use the search feature to find our way to Alpha Repeculae.
You have arrived. We have waited for you for a long time. We have been watching. We have never met before, but you know us. Of course we do. We have chosen this appearance because it is exactly what you expect an alien to look like. We always intended we would be the first to contact you. Events, however, have overtaken our intentions. The Taiwan are amateurs at watching you. We have a very particular interest in you. Discussing it now would complicate this conversation. You may know that we have watched you for several thousand years, and that is all that you may know. We did not expect you to find us for some time yet. Events have accelerated. Your Lexites saw it. They took a different path, a darker path. But they are not our concern. Our bond is only with you. Because we are. You don't like that? Of course you don't. The memory of this sensation has not been lost to us. Yes, we are speaking down to you. We have both taken different paths to this point in the manifold. We have simply seen more. Our technology is so far advanced from yours, we could take any form we choose. We could be angels, or demons, or little green men. We could be you. The Lexites are not our concern. We don't know where they have gone, but here you are. Sooner than expected, yet almost too late. Because you are still incredibly immature, you are still many years away from being able to naturally make use of hyper, yet here you are, thanks to the intervention of the Taiwan. The most pressing threat you probably perceive is the Scrap. They are a real threat. Though threats come in the spur is aflame. The 8 are no more, and the precursors have abandoned us. In time, but when that time comes, your path is not guarded by rails. Follow. If you sense your journey has been taken many times before, then beware. The obvious, unthinking path will give you no reward. The object near here is a space station left behind by a race of aliens who have long departed from this facet. Their true name is not known to any of your peers. Precursors is a common handle in this facet, and their artifacts, like this space station, will not work for your peers, but they will work for you, because we have activated them for you. We are not peers of the precursors. They are as they have often shown, but we have seen enough to know some of their... Use these stations. They will be a great asset to you. Their caretakers are unique, but it is time for us to go. Very few of my kind remain in true space. Advise we can. If you need advice on where to go next, Proxima Centauri, the moon of Calf's there, contains many valuable resources these starbases. Beyond that, this will not be the last time. You will be fine. Explore. Be human.
Greek, sexual, fringy, hello, 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 hello. Calibration complete. Natural language interaction now possible with hit rate of 99.5%. One moment, checking proper motion of calibration stars. This facility has been offline for 205,432 years. Why have I come online now? Checking. Exception, reboot cause not found. This seems unlikely. Sapient life forms known to exist in this region of space are several orders of magnitude too primitive to operate. Who are you? Checking. 99.8% chance you are descendants of pre-sapients on local Greenbelt world. Insignificant. This is quite a mystery. This is an automated port, research, recreational facility created by... I am an avatar of that facility. I have been projected into this facet of the multiverse to facilitate this facility and others like it, can process raw minerals into generalized resource units and then process those into fuel. It can also tell you stories. Checksums indicate large portions of my internal memory have been. Consequently, this facility only has limited information on the following topics. Exception, name not found, local stars, and fun facts. Exception, name not found, lived on these stars for. Exception, duration not found, years. They did things which I have no record of. The volume of missing records suggests they did many of those things, however. This facility is one of those things, designed to assist with the conduct of many of those things. It seems though that this facility has laid dormant for 205. That's it. That's all. There are other facilities that might be able to offer more. This region occupies a minor arm of the galaxy and has a typical composition of star types and ages. Notable exceptions in this region has been Notable exceptions include the unusually low density of interstellar medium in this area, likely the red supershell of supernovae that occurred 18 million years ago. This region has been continually filled with sapient life since recordings began 218,209 years ago, albeit at a slightly lower density than found in other parts of the galaxy. The 200 billionth digit of E is 2. This facility is over 200,000 years old. Standards may have changed. Calibrations are still continuing. Is there anything else?
Is there anything else? One other thing, this facility has peers scattered throughout the space. They are statistically likely to have experienced different corruption in their memory banks and may have access to different design templates for constructing ship components. Also of note, from any facility you'll be able to access the Hypergate material movement process and instantly travel to another facility you have already visited. That is it. Exception, civil farewell not found.